Bahashimi Hawashai, Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update and salutations. All right, so we're going to start out here with Habakkuk 2, and we're going to read, because this all goes into World War III. Behold, start at 4, Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Let's talk about you damn Edomites. But the just shall live by his faith, okay? Who is the wicked? His soul is his spirit ain't right. Who is the just? This is talking about the nation of Israel. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right? Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. What is wine? Philosophy. He is a proud man. Who's that? And Chaldea, we're going into Chaldea. Neither keepeth at home. Who is out everywhere right now? Here it is. You got Russia and the Ukraine fighting, but who's over there? Who's at the head of the not the EU? Who's at the head of NATO? Okay, Babylon the Great, which is the United States of America. Hey, you know what? If you don't understand that America is finally time for America to lose after all of the wickedness that it's done, okay? This is about righteousness and wickedness, all right? America's foreign policy is about what? Going to other people's land, right? Taking, if not by force, swindling them out of their natural resource. Okay, we're going to give you this much money, but in the event that you can't give it back, then your natural resources belong to us. We don't have to say how this country was achieved or acquired. It was stolen by the tip of the spear, and it hasn't stopped. Okay, so if you think that that is going to continue on, that means that you don't believe in the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because he's a just God, and he's just about to destroy Babylon the Great, which is America. Babylon the Great is fallen, and for you Christians out there that think God is blessing America, I don't think so. You should know, if you're a so-called Christian, you should know that 1,000 years is one day to who you call God, okay? And he ain't forgot about a damn thing that has gone on in America. All right? All of those things must be recompensed. They must. Slavery, American Indians, everything. Everything must be balanced. That's what God is about. All right? He is a proud man. We know who this is talking about. All right? Not Pride Month, but isn't Pride Month alive and well right here? In this city, Babylon, the great city. Okay. Neither keepeth at home. What happened? Let's just go down the list. Korea, the Korean conflict, the Vietnam conflict. Okay. Let's go down. Iraq. Okay. What happened in Iran? Didn't we used to be in bed? When I say we, I mean the American continent, North America, the United States, used to be in bed with the Shah of Iran. Do you remember that? And it was about oil. Same thing that's going on over there in what they call the Middle East, right, with the United Arab Emirates, with Saudi Arabia, okay? What's going on over there? The petrodollar is going on over there, all right? He is a proud man. You're pushing that wine the American way. What do you call it? Not capitalism. You're on capitalism too. Yeah, what is the word I'm looking for? Democracy. What does the word democracy even mean? All right. Demo, meaning demonic or demon, and crazy, meaning rule. Rule of the demons. Look it up. All right. Neither keepeth at home. Do you not have bases all over? What is Guantanamo Bay? What is that? What's going on in Okinawa? The biggest military bases in the world are in Iraq. Who do they belong to? Neither keepeth at home who enlarges his desire as hell. Okay, we know who that. And is as death. Who is that? This is talking about you damn Edomites, but specifically when we get to the Chaldeans, and cannot be satisfied, but garner unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. What is the great melting pot? Where is the great melting pot at? Woe to the Chaldeans. Oh, no, it's Chaldeans. You know what I'm talking about. These are the wise men of Babylon the Great, which is the United Snakes of America. Okay? Now, shall not all these, all what? All nations that you went and spoiled and took their natural resources until they kicked you out like Iran. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. What did America do just before they ran like bitches up out of Afghanistan? What were they over there doing? They were harvesting poppies. Okay, ask Pat Tillman. Okay, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Well, why didn't we go to Saudi Arabia if bin Laden was from, weren't all the 911 attackers, weren't they from Saudi Arabia? Why did we go to Afghanistan? To go steal the damn poppies. Okay? Weren't your poppies. The Taliban had all but eradicated the poppy fields. You went over there and said, oh no, we're not going to have that. And now, what's going on in Babylon the Great? What's going on in America? There's something called the opioid crisis. Look at you. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, this thick clay, I bought yacht, is debt. You're in debt. All right? Shall they not rise up suddenly? Who is they? All nations. Okay? You got people living in America right now. You got Japanese, you got Chinese, you got Arabs, right? Sikhs, right? Everybody's going to get on a plane and get the hell out of here. You know why? Because this thing is over. They're like this, uh-oh, time to go, no more money here. Now, I'm not saying that. This is what the scriptures are telling you. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because he ran, because thou hast spoiled many nations. What does it mean to spoil many nations? Ask the Afghanis. Ask them. Because thou hast spoiled many nations. And then when it's time to go, we got all the poppies we need. We got all the dope we need. Let's get the fuck out of here. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. You understand? You can't do all of the things that America has done to everybody. You can't do all of that and think that it's not going to come back. The chickens ain't coming home to roost. So get as mad as, oh, this is about America. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. No, I'm a truth teller. Okay? And then you're going to stand up and say something about Jesus Christ. Well, what happened to Jesus Christ? Okay? Well, they killed him because he was telling the truth. All right? How about that? And his name is Yahushua. How about that? All right. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood. What happened in Afghanistan? What happened in Iraq? Hell, what's going on right here in good old US of A? Who's getting shot 90 times in the back while they're running away? Right? Oh, well, he deserved it. Okay, well, we'll see. Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, right? Oh, you think it's okay. You think you're getting away with something. Of the city and of all that dwell therein. All right, we'll stop right there. Now, let's look at this let's look at it in the NIV. Okay. Let's talk about America and you damn Edomites, you and your founding fathers. His desires are not upright, but the righteous person will live by his faithfulness. Who is this righteous person? Let's talk about the nation of Israel. All right. Indeed, wine betray you screwed yourself. All right. You didn't consider your latter end. You didn't think that all the shit that you did right here in America was going to come back and bite you in the ass. He is arrogant and never at rest, because he is as greedy as the grave, and like death is never satisfied. He gathers to himself all nations and takes captive all the peoples. You think Japan is on your side? You think the Japanese haven't forgot about Hiroshima and Nagasaki? You think that that's cool with them? Them fools are like that. We can sit back and we can wait. And when the time is right, nigga, we can get you back. Oh, the Japanese people, they're so nice and benevolent. And they cannot wait to get that get back on your ass. All nations. They're not afraid of you anymore. They can't wait. Will not all of them, read it again, will not all of them taunt him with a ridicule and a scorn, saying, woe to him who piles up stolen goods and makes himself wealthy by extortion? Who does that? What is the foreign policy of the United States? Go ask anybody down in South America. All right? The Iran-Contra scandal. What the hell is that? How long must this go on? Will not your creditors suddenly arise? Will they not wake up and make you tremble? Then you will become their prey, just like you were preying upon them. Because you have plundered Afghanistan. Many nations. Because you have plundered many nations. The people who are left will plunder you. Who plundered many nations? Oh, America got the strongest army, and well, guess what? Now it's payback time. And there's nothing you can do. Get mad at me all you want. Okay? I'm speaking the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. That's God, who you ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ. All right? This is what he was saying. They got him killed. Right? And that's what these prophecies are about. All right? Now let's get it. The NLT. All right? Look at the proud. Who's proud? Okay? Oh, beautiful, full spacious God, forever of great. What is it? How does that bullshit go? I don't even remember how it goes. The national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early what so proudly we hail? You proud, right? You proud. They trust in themselves. Oh, nobody could take us down. And their lives are crooked. This is talking about you. But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High. That's what I'm doing right now. So you can say what the hell, put your thumbs down, talk all that shit as though the Most High don't see you and you're going to pay for it. See, what you proud bitches don't understand is that everything you do is being watched and you're going to pay for it. So put your thumbs down as though the angels are recording everything, and one day you're going to have to pay. You're so smart and proud, you trust in yourself, not in the Most High. See? Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. See, he's so damn proud. They open their mouths as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. Oh, we need more. We need more opium. We need more opiates, opioids. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations, Afghanistan, and swallowed many people. But soon their captives will taunt them. They will mock them. And I'm a captive in America. You're not a captive. I'm a slave. My forefathers were slaves. We're still slaves. What does emancipation mean? Oh, well, you're free. No, we were emancipated. What does that mean? It means to transfer ownership. Look it up. So we were never freed. So fuck you and your bullshit. We're smarter than that. All right? What sorrow awaits you, thieves? You stole us against our will. Now, now you will get what you deserve. You've become rich by, how did you become rich? Slaves. Free labor. Stole this land. But how much longer can this go on? Suddenly, your debtors will take action. What do you owe China? What does America owe China? They will turn on you and take all you have while you stand trembling and helpless. Because you have plundered many nations, now all the survivors will plunder you. You committed murder throughout the countryside, didn't you? Hanging, lynchings, right? Remember that? Still doing it right now. Nigga got shot in the back 90 times a couple of days ago. The modern day lynch. Oh, yeah, you're going to pay for everything that comes out of your mouth, bitch. And fill the towns with violence. Let's go have a picnic. Let's go pick a nigga and pack a picnic basket. All right? Don't have me. Shit. Where's without sanctuary? God damn it. You think you ain't got to pay for this? You think you ain't got to pay for this? You don't have to pay for this? You think this is okay? Look at this. Look at it. Well, that was a long time ago. Again, 1,000 years is one day to the Most High. He ain't forgot shit. Okay? This is your history. Right? It's my history too. But guess what? There's that old payback. Well, I thought this was about World War III. It is about World War III. All right? Let's get to World War III. Okay? What sorrow awaits you, you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly. Oh, you live in the ghetto. Yeah, that's all right. What sorrow awaits you? Right? If we did have a big house in a neighborhood, what would you do? You'd come and burn it down. You'd flood it out with water. See, we know about you devils. What sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly. You believe your wealth will buy you security. Putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger. But by the murders, let me go back to where without sanctuary. But by the murders you committed, you have shamed your name and forfeited your lives. Okay? The very stones in the walls cry out against you, and the beams in the ceilings echo the complaint. I gotta go back. Gotta go back to without sanctuary. See? Oh, that was uh, involuntary migration. What are you trying to call this now? Here's slavery. You're trying to call it something. Oh, well, we're not going to teach that. We're not teaching that in the school. No, it's too late, devil. Too late. This is what World War III is about. Okay? And what you did to the Native Americans. All right, let's get it. All right? No, you hate the truth. Fucking devil. This is Joel 3. What does it say? Joel 3 in the NLT. I will gather the armies of the world. This is World War III. God is saying this. I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Yehoshaphat, God's judgment. There will I judge them. Why, God? Why are you going to judge them? For harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, and for dividing up my land. Whoever's in the land of Israel right now, it doesn't belong to you. Guess who it belongs to? They threw dice to decide which of my people, who are God's people, would be their slave. Well, everybody's a slave. Everybody's a slave. No, this is talking about God's people, a specific people. Okay? They traded boys to obtain prostitutes and sold girls for enough wine to drink. Now it gets into naming names and who did what. What do you have against me? The Africans. See, you think that we're Africans. We're not African. Okay? The Africans worked along with you to produce this. We're the children of Israel. This didn't happen to Africans. Okay? This happened to God's chosen people, the nation of Israel. The Native Americans are Israelites too. Okay? This is the reason, I'm showing you the reason for World War III. Look at this. Look at this little girl. She's just happy. Look at this. We hung one today, Daddy. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Look how proud. Look at the proud look. The look of pride. It's in every picture. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we're proud of what we did. Look at this. Look at this dude. We're proud. You take a picture, make a postcard. Look at this. You see this? Look at this dude. Look at the pride on his face. Okay? Then let's go back to the scriptures. Why is God gathering the nations? I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. There will I judge them for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, for dividing up my land. And God is asking the Africans who helped do that, who helped put us on those slave ships and brought us over here to Babylon the Great, also known as America. What do you have against me, you Africans? Are you trying to take revenge on me? If you are, then watch out. I will strike swiftly and pay you back for everything you have done. Talking to the Africans right now. You have taken my silver and gold and all my precious treasures, and carried them off to your pagan temples. You have sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to the Greeks. Who are the Greeks in this scripture? I'll show you. Sold them to the Greeks so that they can take them far from their homeland. Yeah, they took us very far across the ocean, right, to a place that was stolen called America. And what did you do there? Sold. Nigger, 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 sold. To be sold. Okay, hey, slaves, Negroes. Okay, hey, guess what? Fucked up. It's all documented. Look, it's all documented. Oh, that was a long time ago. Not to God. Who's the judge? You don't get to say, oh, well, we don't have to pay for that. Of course you do. Let's find out. But I will bring them back from all the places to which you sold them, okay? Going into these people too. These people, Tyre, Sidon, Philistia. Who are the Philistines? Well, today they're called the Palestinians, right? And those people that are over there calling themselves Palestinians, they're not Africans. All right? Those are Ishmaelites over there calling themselves Palestinians. And the people that are over there claiming to be Judah and Jerusalem are not Judah and Jerusalem. Okay? The people that are over there stealing the land are who you would call the Greeks. Not specifically Greeks, but when you get back to their biblical name, the biblical name of the Greeks and the Romans are the nation of Edom, the Edomites. Okay? The descendants of Esau. All right? But I will bring them, who is them? The people of Judah and Jerusalem, back from all the places to which you sold them. Now listen close, you Edomites, and you Africans, and you Arabs, you Ishmaelites, all right? And I will pay you back for everything you have done. See, this is God speaking. I will pay you back for everything you have done. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah. See, meaning this, I'm going to turn it all the way upside down. Payback. Payback. Balance. Restoration of order. Here's the reparations right here. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the people of Arabia, Ishmael, a nation far away. I, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, have spoken. Okay? Then it goes right back to get this war popping. Let's get this war popping. All right? But here's the reason. There will I judge them for harming my people. Okay? What does this say? And I will pay you back for everything you have done. What did you do? You fucking idiots. What did you do? Don't you know it's going to be 1,000 times worse in the kingdom of heaven when you have to endure this? What did you do? You thought that you were going to altogether be unpunished? Come on now. What did you do? Look at this. Here's Gad. What did you do? This is America. Here's America right here. Right? Kunta. Look at it. What have you done? So Whatever you did, it has to come back. I didn't make it up. I didn't create it. All right? You just don't understand what you've gotten yourself into. Then there was the auction with this. Whoo, shit. Cutting off fingers, penises, shoving them in their mouth. Come on. Come on now. And this is the tip of the iceberg. We know about some of the stuff that's coming out right now. All right. So anyway, what does this have to do with World War III? I just showed you. It's about that payback. Okay? Why is he gathering the armies of the world into the Valley of Joseph? So he can launch an ambush on all the armies of the world. And after he disarms all the nations, it's going to be that much easier to do what? To put them into slavery. See what I'm saying? To have a new stock market. Guess who the stock is? Not cattle, but chattel. Guess who's the chattel? I will pay you back for everything you have done. See how it matches it? See how it all comes together? And it's a horrifying thought. If it's you and your forefather, or you and your children that are about to undergo, then it's got to be horrifying. I understand that. See, I understand the thumbs down. Okay, you're supposed to be at odds with that. You're supposed to put it. You're supposed to go kicking and screaming into captivity. You're not just going, okay, you got me. No, you're going to make a run for it. You're going to try. Oh, it doesn't mean that. You're going to do everything you can. See, in your spirit, you know that this is exactly correct. All right? And you're not going to get out of it. All right? So anyway, now we'll get to some news, if you will. This is Dina Amelia Galmera. All right, July 7th, which I believe is today. Yeah, today is. All right, and Russia threatens to take Alaska back. Next, Iran, Russia, China to run war drills in Latin America. If you understood all of the thievery that has gone on down in South America, boy, all right, in Iran. See what happened to the Shah of Iran. What went wrong? What went wrong? Whatever's going on in Saudi Arabia with America right now, that was going on in Iran. And then it went bad. Now you talk about bomb, Iran. Same thing. Same thing. Anyway, listen to Dina.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. It's Dina Calmetta here. And for today's news, I just wanted to bring you some highlights in regards to some events that have occurred just this week. And I'd like to start with this first report in regards to Russian officials that have begun to issue a series of threats to the U.S., apparently in an attempt to fend off war crimes, even with top officials suggesting that Russia could be interested in going after Alaska next, which the U.S. purchased from Russia in 1867. Russia's lower house speaker warned the U.S. ought to hesitate when seizing or freezing Russian assets abroad, and instead ought to remember that Alaska previously belonged to Russia. He stated that let America always remember, there is a part of Russian territory, Alaska, so when they start trying to dispose of our resources abroad, before they do it, let them think we also have something to return. The State Duma Vice Speaker also proposed holding a referendum in Alaska. according to the RBC. And the Deputy Secretary of Russia's Security Council took the threats even further and hinted at a nuclear escalation, stating that the idea to punish a country with the largest nuclear potential is absurd and potentially creates a threat to mankind's existence. Of course, he was referring to Russia, which maintains more nuclear warheads than any other country. He also suggested that the U.S. hasn't been held accountable for several bloody encounters and territorial grabs itself, and that it would do well to look at Russia before examining its own history. In the meantime, a major general from Belarus said that the territory of Poland, as well as the Baltic states, is being turned into a staging ground from which the U.S. plans to unleash a new bloody conflict in Europe. He also said that
what is the U.S. doing in Europe? Ain't you worried about the U.S.? See, everything we just read, he keepeth not at home. What the hell are you doing? All right? So the Bible is spot on about everything. All right? What does this say? U.S. eyes direct war with Russia. Wait a minute. Isn't this a European thing? This has nothing to do with America. Oh, but it does. See? This is the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is his show, including the war. Who wins and who loses. It's already written. It's already done. We're just playing it out.
the U.S. is making plans for a direct war against Russia and its ally, Belarus. The scenario is becoming more likely as the proxy war in Ukraine and other ways to hurt the two nations are failing. He cited NATO training troops for rapid deployment in Eastern Europe and the development of anti-ballistic missile systems in the region as evidence of the looming crisis. Further proof, he claimed, is the dangerous attempts by some Polish politicians to initiate a return of so-called historically Polish regions. The general said his agency believed that the Western nations were preparing for an attack against Belarus and Russia under the guise of deterring Russia from launching an invasion, which is how NATO justifies its military buildup in Eastern Europe. According to the general, he said an escalation was becoming increasingly possible because the West is coming to the realization that traditional methods of hybrid aggression against Russia and Belarus are not producing the results it wants. Now, with that on the table, Iran, Russia, and China are gearing up to run a series of major war drills in Latin America, apparently in a show of force meant to signal out those militaries that can reach the U.S. Venezuela, under the leadership of the anti-U.S. socialist president Nicolas Maduro, is scheduled to host the war games in mid-August. Russia, China, and Iran will move their militaries into the Western Hemisphere for the war drills that will pre-position forward-deployed military assets in Latin America and the Caribbean. The war games, known as the Sniper Frontier Competition, show that these malign regimes from across the globe are uniting and getting ready to...
Maligned regimes. Okay? You see what's going on here? Shall they not all suddenly take up a taunting proverb against you? That's what we're watching. Okay? And then, even Babylon the Great, which is America, even your allies are going to turn on you. In the very end, once they see, oh, you lied. This is fucked up. Okay? It's all going to go wrong. All right?
make a loud statement that the region is ready to embrace the multipolar force. A key portion of Russia's military is prepping to bring, for the first time, some of these military games to the Western Hemisphere, even as Moscow is bogged down with the war in Ukraine. This is all according to a report by the Center for a Secure, Free Society, a think tank that tracks malign regimes. But the report goes on further to state that the war drills are one of the starkest signs to date that the Latin America's coalition of anti-U.S. regimes is working to boost relations with Russia, China, and Iran. Maduro had just recently wrapped up a diplomatic tour of the Middle East in which he inked a 20-year strategic deal with Iran that laid the groundwork for an Iranian oil tanker to dock in Venezuela and offload Iran's illicit crude. So basically, America's enemies are coming together and coordinating these war drills in the U.S.'s backyard. But I guess it's no different than what NATO is doing to Russia in Russia's backyard.
And there you have it. All right, you can go back and listen to the rest of this. I'm going to go ahead and close it because I know I went a little long. All right. What is this? This is called World War III. And I just showed you why. Okay. Let's go to Revelation 19 real quick. See, because there's going to come a time during World War III that somebody else is going to enter into the fray. Who? The one you ignorantly call Jesus, and the angels in their war chariots. You call them UFOs. Those are the wings of the angels. They're going to get into the fight. You notice all this sudden boost in UFO talk? Right. That's because the war is about to go down. And while World War III is jumping off, then the angels and the one you call Jesus is going to jump into World War III and shut everybody down. Make a quick work of all the armies of the world and subdue them so that none of the nations will be able to fight. Right? First of all, it's stupid to fight against the Most High, God, and Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus, and the angel. How stupid is that? But you're going to do it. See, this proud devil, you're going to go for it because you know you got to pay and you don't want to. But you're going to be forced to pay for everything you've done. And you're going to go kicking and screaming head first into slavery and get your ass kicked every single day. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, this is Revelation 19. All right. Now this is Revelation 19 and 19. This is going on. While World War III is going on, they're going to stop fighting each other and fight against the one you ignorantly call Jesus. See this? The rider on the white horse was called faithful and true. White horses, those are the angels, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Those are the angels in those war chariots. Okay, now we'll go jump down to 19. I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their army. That's everybody except for the nation of Israel. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. Okay, we don't have an army. Yeah, but America, yeah, but we're not Americans. We're Israelites being held captive, still enslaved. All right, check my social security number, and that'll let you know my booking number, if you will. Yeah, I have one too. Yeah, you're a slave too. And get ready because you're going head first into slavery, boy. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. This is what World War III is all about. It's about gathering all the armies of the world so that they can have this done. Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and the charagma, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. The lake of fire burning with brimstone is when all the nuclear missiles hit, right here in Babylon the Great. Okay? And if you didn't get rescued from this this great happening, your ass is going to burn up too. But all the armies of the world, they didn't make it. They got put down. All right? Here's the great lake of fire. And this is Revelation 11 and 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake. That's all the nuclear missiles popping off, ICBMs. And the 10th part of the city fell. That's America. All 10 FEMA regions. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. All right? If you didn't ascend up to heaven in a cloud in that moment, right? You were slain. 7 means completion. Everybody that wasn't beamed up died in the great earthquake. Okay? And the remnant were affrighted, and they gave glory to the power of heaven. All right, so anyway, that's it. Keep your eyes open. This thing is picking up speed, and it's beautiful. All right, with that, we hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and few sisters. With that, we're going to say shalom.